Blake Shelton jokes that artists on The Voice pick Kelly Clarkson so she'll stop crying. Kelly Clarkson may be known for her empowering hits like Stronger, but she's not afraid to show her softer side as the newest coach on The Voice. Kelly may come across as this female powerhouse, but she's a crier, Clarkson's fellow coach Adam Levine says in a clip shared exclusively with People. She wears her heart on her sleeve and she cares, as a montage of all of Clarkson's crying moments during the show's blind auditions plays in the clip. Hootie and the Blowfish's Let Her Cry plays fittingly in the background. She cries so much sometimes there's a spray of spittle around her chair that you can actually see in the reflection on the floor, Blake Shelton jokes. Though Shelton says he thinks Clarkson sometimes gets artists on her team because they want her to stop crying. He later admits that she's a crier because she has a big heart. He adds, Adam is a crier because he's a big baby. Related video, proof that Kelly Clarkson was the Golden Globe's biggest fangirl. Alicia Keys says that Clarkson is genuine, she's honest, she's completely in her emotions and her feelings, and Levine couldn't agree more. It's not a tactic, it's who she is, he says. Blake Shelton, the country music star and long-standing coach on The Voice, is known for his wit, sharp humor, and good-natured ribbing of his fellow coaches. Over the years, fans of the show have come to expect lighthearted banter between the coaches, especially between Blake and fellow coach Kelly Clarkson. Recently, Shelton cracked a joke that artists on The Voice often pick Kelly as their coach just to make her stop crying. This playful jab was in line with Blake's typical comedic style and further showcased the fun dynamic that has made The Voice a fan favorite for so many seasons. Kelly Clarkson, a multi-Grammy award-winning artist and one of the most powerful vocalists in the music industry, joined The Voice as a coach in 2018. From the moment she stepped into her red chair, she brought her signature enthusiasm, passion, and heart to the competition. But as anyone who watches the show knows, Kelly can also be a bit emotional. She's not shy about wearing her heart on her sleeve, and she's often moved to tears by contestant stories or performances. While these emotional moments endear her to audiences, they also provide perfect fodder for Blake's sense of humor. Blake's comment about Kelly's emotional tendencies wasn't just a random one-liner. It reflects a key part of what makes their chemistry on The Voice work so well. The two have developed a sibling-like relationship over the years, and part of that dynamic involves Blake poking fun at Kelly's soft-heartedness. In a show where the coaches are competing to win contestants over to their respective teams, a bit of good-natured teasing is all part of the game. And for Blake, who's spent more than a decade on The Voice, there's no one better to tease than Kelly. When Blake jokes that contestants choose Kelly just to stop her from crying, it's as much a reflection of her open-hearted nature as it is of his own comedic timing. Kelly's tears have become a well-known part of the Voice experience. Whether she's overcome by the emotional backstory of a contestant or just deeply moved by a performance, Kelly is often seen dabbing at her eyes or clutching her heart, much to the amusement of her fellow coaches. And while some might see tears as a sign of weakness, Kelly has fully embraced her emotional side, even acknowledging it herself in interviews and on social media. For her, the tears are a sign of how much she cares, and fans love her all the more for it. Blake, on the other hand, represents the opposite end of the emotional spectrum. As the laid-back, sometimes sarcastic country star, he's more likely to crack a joke than shed a tear. This contrast between Kelly's openness and Blake's dry humor is part of what makes their interaction so entertaining. When Blake made the joke about contestants picking Kelly to stop her from crying, you could practically see Kelly rolling her eyes and laughing along. It's all in good fun, and it's clear that these two have a lot of respect for each other, even when they're trading barbs. In fact, this moment is just the latest in a long line of playful jabs between Blake and Kelly. Over the years, they've teased each other about everything from their music careers to their personal lives. Kelly has often teased Blake about his country boy persona and his marriage to pop star Gwen Stefani, while Blake has poked fun at Kelly's role as a talk show host and her status as the first ever winner of American Idol. But behind the jokes, there's a genuine camaraderie between the two. They may be competitors on the show, but it's clear that they're also friends who enjoy each other's company. Blake's joke about Kelly's tears is also indicative of the larger tone of The Voice. Unlike other competitive reality shows that can feel cutthroat or intense, The Voice is known for its positive, uplifting atmosphere. The show emphasizes the relationships between the coaches and contestants, as well as the supportive environment they create. Blake and Kelly's playful banter is a big part of why the show feels so fun and lighthearted. Even when the coaches are competing to win over contestants, there's always a sense that they're all in it together, and they're genuinely invested in the success of the artists who come through the show. For Blake Shelton, who has been with The Voice since its inception in 2011, the ability to keep things light and humorous has been one of his trademarks. He's seen countless contestants come and go, coached multiple winners, and watched as other coaches have rotated in and out of the show. Through it all, his sense of humor has remained a constant. And while Blake has often been the one delivering the punchlines, he's not afraid to take a joke himself. The other coaches, Kelly included, have certainly taken their fair share of shots at Blake over the years, and he's always been a good sport about it. As for Kelly, her emotional side is one of the reasons she's such a beloved coach. She brings a level of empathy and vulnerability to the show that resonates with both contestants and viewers. Her tears aren't a sign of weakness, they're a testament to how much she cares about the artists and the journey they're on. When contestants see how invested Kelly is in their success, it's no wonder they often choose her as their coach. Blake's joke, then, is not just about Kelly's tears, it's about how much heart she brings to the competition. While Blake might be teasing, there's a kernel of truth in what he's saying. Kelly's emotional investment in the contestants is one of the reasons so many artists feel drawn to her. They know she's not just there to give them advice on singing, she's there to support them emotionally and help them grow as artists. In the end, Blake's playful jabs at Kelly are a reflection of the genuine affection the coaches have for each other. It's part of what makes The Voice such a fun and enjoyable show to watch. The camaraderie between the coaches, the lighthearted teasing, and the sense of mutual respect all contribute to an environment where both the artists and the audience can have a good time. Whether Blake is cracking jokes to make Kelly laugh or Kelly is wiping away tears after a moving performance, their dynamic is a key part of what makes The Voice so special. So when Blake says that artists pick Kelly to stop her from crying, it's just another chapter in the ongoing story of their fun, playful relationship. It's a reminder that while the competition on The Voice may be fierce, the heart of the show is about friendship, support, and a little bit of humor. In the end, Blake's playful jabs at Kelly are a reflection of the genuine affection the coaches have for each other. It's part of what makes The Voice such a fun and enjoyable show to watch. The camaraderie between the coaches, the lighthearted teasing, and the sense of mutual respect all contribute to an environment where both the artists and the audience can have a good time. Whether Blake is cracking jokes to make Kelly laugh, or Kelly is wiping away tears after a moving performance, their dynamic is a key part of what makes The Voice so special. So when Blake says that artists pick Kelly to stop her from crying, it's just another chapter in the ongoing story of their fun, playful relationship. It's a reminder that while the competition on The Voice may be fierce, the heart of the show is about friendship, support, and a little bit of humor. Playful relationship. It's a reminder that while the competition on The Voice may be fierce, the heart of the show is about friendship, support, and a little bit of humor.